Hello, dear students, welcome to the English class. In the previous class, we started the lesson, The Gentleman of the Jungle. Now, we shall continue with the remaining part. See, this is a story between man and animals of the forest. What happened? The man has a small hut in the middle of the forest. In the torrential rain, the elephant came to man in order to get shelter for his trunk. Then man allowed the elephant to keep its trunk inside the hut. When the elephant keeps its trunk inside the hut, slowly it pushes the man out in the rain and it laid comfortably inside the hut. All this, seeing the man started grumbling, shouting in that torrential rain. By hearing him, all the animals of the forest come and stood around the hut, and lion also came along with roaring, and he says, "Who is spoiling the peace of my forest, my kingdom?" And the elephant said, "No, king, no one is spoiling the peace of your forest. Just we are discussing about the possession of this little hut." And the lion appointed a commission of enquiry in order to go through with the matter and give the proper judgment. So the enquiry commission was appointed. The members of the enquiry commission are Mr. Fox is the chairman and Mr. Leopard is the secretary, and Mr. Rhinoceros, Mr. Buffalo and Mr. Alligator are members of enquiry commission. By saying all this, man again raised his voice that no one is there in the commission of enquiry from his side. So he was unhappy with that, but he was promised and he was satisfied by telling that if no person is educated to understand the intricacy of jungle law, so no need to take the person from man's side. Whatever the animals were chosen as the members of the enquiry commission, they were chosen by the God and they made name for good judgment. So don't worry about their judgment, they will give impartial judgment. Okay, now the commission started its enquiry, so they called the elephant. See, we will start from here. The commission sat to take the evidence. Evidence means ದಾಖಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದರು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮೊದಲು ಆನೆಯನ್ನು ಅವರು ತನ್ನ ಭಾಗದ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲು ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಕರೆಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. The commission sat to take the evidence. The retired Honorable Mr. Elephant was first called. He came along with superior air, brushing his tusks with the suppling which Mr. Elephant had provided. See here that elephant came along with superior voice and brushing his tusks which were provided by the commission of enquiry. Suppling means a small plant. Tusk means ಆನೆಯ ದಂತಗಳು, ಕೂರೆಗಳಂತ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. He came along with brushing and with the superior voice and brushing his tusks, and he stood before the commission and in an authoritative voice said, the elephant said to the commission that, "Gentlemen of the jungle, there is no need for me to waste your valuable time in relating a story which I am sure you all know." See, here the elephant said, "Gentlemen of the jungle." See, I don't want gentlemen of the jungle. Who were the gentlemen of the jungle? The enquiry commission, the people and the animals of the enquiry commission. That elephant refers them as gentlemen of the jungle and he said, I don't want to waste your valuable time by repeating the same story which already all of you know. See, which story here? Whatever happened between man and elephant. That story elephant don't want to repeat here again in front of the commission. By repeating, he don't want to waste their time. So he says, I have always regarded it as my duty to protect the interest of my friends. Regard means praised. See, in this jungle kingdom, I was known as always I am protecting the interest of my friend. It means I am always behaving and acting according to my friend's wishes. So all of you know that well. And this appears to have caused the misunderstanding between myself and my friend here. See, my this kind of behavior. I am always protecting the wishes and interests of my friends, and with this kind of behavior made and created some misunderstanding between me and my friend man. Then he invited. Then the elephant started narrating the story, what happened between the man and elephant in the torrential ray. See, dear students, he totally changes the story according to his views. Whatever happened, that different story he told here. See, he invited me to save his hut from being blown away by hurricane. See, what happened there? Elephant itself came to the man in order to get shelter, but this elephant was lying in front of the commission. That he said, the man, he means the man invited elephant, he means elephant, to save his hut from being blown away by hurricane. ಹರಿಕೇನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜೋರಾದ ಗಾಳಿಗೆ ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಗುಡಿಸಲು ಹಾರಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕರೆಸಿ ಆ ಗುಡಿಸಲನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸಲು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡ. ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, a man asked me to protect his hut which was being blown away in the hurricane. So, elephant lied in front of the commission. Next, as the hurricane had gained access owing to the unoccupied space in the hut, when hurricane started gain its access, heavy hurricane started. In that time, that empty hut started blown away in that hurricane, because that the space in the hut was empty. So I thought that by filling the space of hut, I can protect the hut being blown away in the hurricane. So I means elephant, I considered it necessary. I thought that in order to protect that hut, I have to enter the hut. So in my friend's own interest, that is my friend means my friend man's interest also, wish also, he only called me to protect the hut. If I sit inside the hut in order to protect the hut being blown away in the hurricane, he will also agree. I thought that he will also agree that if I entered the hut, if I occupy the hut, he won't mind to turn the undeveloped space to a more economic use. It means to turn the undeveloped space to more economic. It means if I occupied that empty hut, he will also don't mind use by sitting in it myself. If I sit and if I occupied the hut, I can protect the hut by being blown away in the hurricane. A duty, that is my duty, because I am always protecting the wishes of my friends. A duty which any of you would undoubtedly have performed with equal readiness in similar circumstances. See, lastly elephant says, whatever duty, whatever help I did to my friend man, the same duty you can also do if you are in my circumstances, if you are in my place. So I helped my friend in order to protect his hut. So I entered and I occupied the hut. But my friend misunderstood this, and he thought that I will going to grab his hut. See, dear students, totally this Mr. Elephant lied in front of commission of enquiry. See, then after hearing the retired Honorable Mr. Elephant's conclusive evidence, the commission called Mr. Hyena and other elders of the jungle. See, after hearing the conclusive evidence, already Elephant concluded everything. He said everything about the dispute, about the quarrel. So inquiry commission thought that no need to listen other evidences. It is enough, and they wanted to hear other animals' evidences also. So they called hyena and other elders of the jungle. Then who all supported what Mr. Elephant had said? See, here commission of enquiry called the person in order to tell their evidences who supported Elephant. So they took their evidences also. All they said, all they gave their evidences according to the elephant by supporting the elephant. All the animals of the forest supported elephant. Then they called the man who began to give his own account of the dispute. After that, they at the end they called man, and when the man started telling about his account, his opinion, whatever happened in that torrential rain, but the commission cut him short. But the commission stopped the man to tell his account or to tell his evidences, and it says, the commission says, saying, my good man, please confine yourself to relevant issues. See, my dear good man, please control yourself in this kind of relevant issues. See, don't make this kind of issues. Issues means problems. Man, because of your misunderstanding, this problem created. You only created this problem between you and your friend elephant. So we all heard about the matter, about the dispute. Nothing is there in the problem, just you misunderstood the thing. Already elephant said, but the commission is not ready to listen the man. Already they came to the decision that man only confused, man only misunderstood the help of elephant, because elephant already clearly that he gave his evidences that the man called elephant to protect his hut. So he came to the hut and he occupied the hut with the man's interest. But this was misunderstood and mistaken by the man. Now man is arguing that elephant occupied and elephant grabbed his hut from him. Totally it is man's misunderstanding. Like that the commission understood, and they stopped man to tell anything about that problem, about that issue, and they said, man, control over your behaviors, don't make this kind of issues, this kind of problems. We have already heard the circumstances from various unbiased sources related to this problem. We already heard many evidences. All we wish you to tell us is whether the undeveloped space in your hut was occupied by anyone else before Mr. Elephant assumed his position. See, lastly you just clear our doubt that whether undeveloped space, empty space of your hut, whether it was occupied or free before elephant assumed this position. Elephant enter your hut. Just give the proper answer for this question, because already we heard many evidences. Again, no need to tell, no need to hear about your account. So we will stop you, and always you be in your control. Don't create such problems. Like that, they stopped, the commissioner of enquiry stopped the man, and they asked a single question to the man, that whether the empty space of the hut is occupied by the elephant, whether the space was free or which was occupied by anyone else before the elephant. ಸಿ ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಲಾಯಿತು. ಆ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟು ನಿನ್ನ ಗುಡಿಸಲನ್ನು ಬಂದು ಸೇರುವ ಮುಂಚೆ ಗುಡಿಸಲು ಖಾಲಿ ಇತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರಾ? ವೆದರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಸ್. ದ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇಸ್. ದ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಗೇನ್ ಟು ಸೇ ನೋ, ಬಟ್. The man started to say no. No means the hut was empty before elephant enters the hut, but, and he continues, but the enquiry commission stopped him when he says no, because they want that answer only. But at this point the commission declared that they had heard sufficient evidence from both sides and entered to consider their decision. Retired to consider their decision. Here the commission is not ready to listen the evidence from man. Directly it came to the declaration, it came to conclusion. Now that commission of enquiry, here it the commission of enquiry says, now we will retire, now we will stop our enquiry, and because we got sufficient evidences in this problem, in this case, now we will come to the decision. Consider their decision. Now we will come to the decision. After enjoying a delicious meal at the expense of the retired Honorable Mr. Elephant, they reached their verdict. See, after this commission, after this sitting, that elephant made a grand meals for the enquiry commission. All the animals of the enquiry commission had their lunch and had their grand meals. Then they come to the verdict. Verdict means judgment. They come to the judgment. So they called the man and declared as follows. They called the man and they declared their judgment. The judgment is like this. In our opinion, this dispute has arisen through a regrettable misunderstanding due to the backwardness of your ideas. See, according to our opinion, according to our enquiry, this dispute, this quarrel between you and elephant arisen with the misunderstanding. That is regrettable misunderstanding. You have to regret, you have to feel sorry for that misunderstanding, because your friend elephant had came to you in order to help you, not to grab your hut. So you just misunderstood his help. Because of that misunderstanding, the quarrel happened between you and elephant because of your backwardness. Backwardness means your mindlessness. So backwardness for your ideas. So we consider that Mr. Elephant has fulfilled his sacred duty of protecting your interests. So we conclude and we come to know that Mr. Elephant had did good help to you. He came to you in order to protect your wishes. You only called him, so he came to you to help you, as it is his duty. He did a good help to you, as it is clearly for your good that the space should be put to its most economic use. See, for your hut it is good. That empty hut will going to blown away in the hurricane. That empty hut must be fulfilled with economic use. Means you should not keep that hut empty, otherwise you are going to lose it. So your friend elephant helped you to protect. and as you yourself have not yet reached the stage of expansion which would enable you to fill it. See, here the commission says, see, you can't reach that stage of expansion. You are not going to become that much fat like elephant. Only elephant can protect your hut from the hurricane. You are totally unable to protect your hut in the hurricane. You are not going to grow that much big and fat. So we consider it necessary to arrange a compromise to suit both parties. Here we come to the verdict, we come to the decision, and we declare that you are unable to protect your hut, but elephant can protect the hut properly. So we consider the matter. We think over the matter, and we come to the decision that going to suit both the parties, that our decision is going to satisfy both the parties, both man and elephant. Now Mr. Elephant shall continue his occupation of your hut. See, the commission gave judgment according to elephant, in the favor of elephant. The commission said, you are unable to protect your hut, so elephant can protect the hut properly, so he shall continue his occupation of your hut, but we give you permission to look for a site where you can build another hut more suited to your needs, and we will see that you are well protected. See, the commission of enquiry gave their judgment in elephant's favor, and they says, man, you are unable to protect your hut properly, so elephant can protect your hut properly. He will continue his occupation with your hut, but we will give you the another site, and in that site you can build another hut according to your capacity, according to your wishes, that must suits you. ಅಂದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ತಕ್ಕುದಾದ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾದ ಗುಡಿಸಲನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಪರವಾನಗಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಿನಗೆ, ಆದರೆ ಈಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗುಡಿಸಲನ್ನು ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನೀನು ಅದನ್ನು ಆನೆಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಕಮಿಷನ್ನು ಆನೆಯ ಕಡೆಯಾಗಿ ಅಂತ ತೀರ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ after that we will observe you, whether we will see that you are well protected that new built hut. When you are going to build a new hut, again we will see that whether you are able to protect that hut or not. Like that the commission of enquiry gave their decision. Then the man, having no alternative and fearing that his refusal might expose him to the teeth and claws of members of the commission, did as they suggested. See, here by seeing all their activities, man was not going to protest their judgment. He just agreed that judgment, and he acted according to their judgment. And here it means the man left that hut to the elephant, and he started building a new hut in the another corner of the forest. Why? Because he afraid of those cruel mans if he refused, and he thought that he must expose him to the teeth and claws ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೊನಚಾದ ಉಗುರುಗಳು, ಮೊನಚಾದ ಹಲ್ಲುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಹಾರ, ಈ ಕ್ರೂರ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಯ ಮೊನಚಾದ ಹಲ್ಲು ಉಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಹಾರವಾಗಬಹುದು, ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ ನಾನು ಪಾಲಿಸುವುದೇ ಸರಿ ಎಂದು ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಕೂಡ ತೀರ್ಮಾನಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ no sooner had he built another hut than Mr. Rhinoceros charged in with his horn lowered and ordered the man. See, no sooner he built another hut, when the man built another hut in the different corner of the forest. After a very short period, Mr. Rhinoceros charged. The Mr. Rhinoceros came to man, and it lowered ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾರ್ನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಂಬು. ರೈನೋಸರಸ್ ಹೊಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕೊಂಬನ್ನು ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ದಟ್ ರೈನೋಸರಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಟು ಲೀವ್ ದಟ್ ಹಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಮ್ and he can build another hut in the forest. See, man to quit. The rhinoceros ordered man to quit from that new built hut and he can build another hut. A royal commission was again appointed to look into the matter. Again the royal commission which was inquired before in the matter of elephant and man, the same royal commission was appointed and they gave the decision, they gave the judgment in the favor of rhinoceros again, and the same finding was